Hi, I'm Jace Glick with the Jace Glick sales team here at RE/MAX Elite. Thanks for taking the next couple of minutes to hear about the latest craze that's going on in our industry. And it's probably one of the biggest question marks we have, and it's called TRID. TRID is an acronym that we're all throwing around as the latest buzz. TRID stands for TILA RESPA Integrated Disclosure. In other words, the government has decided that we are going to have a brand new way to do loans. And to be quite honest with you, it's really going to help the consumer. This is a system now that is going to be more transparent and much more, I guess, just easier to understand and to do, but there's always unintended consequences. One of the big consequences is going to be, and you just need to prepare for this, all real estate closings will take longer from here on out. Matter of fact, I'm counseling every one of my clients to expect 45 days from the time you go into contract to the time you close, because there's a new way of doing things, and quite honestly, it's going to take a little bit longer. A couple of the biggest differences that I'm seeing right now is before, when you'd go get a loan, you would get from your lender a good faith estimate. That's gone. Nowadays, you are going to get what they call the loan estimate, the LE. And that has to come to you or be sent to you within 3 days of you putting your application in. In other words, it's going to give you a document to hold the lender's feet to the fire and saying, this is what you told me, this is what I should get. Also, before TRID, we had the HUD-1 final settlement statement. Those are gone. There is now going to be what we call the closing disclosure, the CD. And this closing disclosure must be presented 3 days before closing. And as a seasoned veteran, I will tell you rarely, except with the really good lenders, do we ever get the lender's figures 3 days before closing. Just doesn't happen. Matter of fact, quite often, I've seen some lenders get the figures right at the time of closing, which is a horrible way to do business, which is why TRID was integrated. So in the big scheme of things, guys, I do believe TRID is going to be a really wonderful thing for the consumer. But you just know that there will be some delays now. Anticipate it. It's just going to happen. 45 days is probably about right. So I hope your closing goes well. Thanks again for watching. If you ever need anything, please feel free to contact us. Until next time.